History repeats itself. O'Malley and Conor both win their titles with the exact same technique, the step back counter. In this video I'm going to break down the technique that they used and also how you can learn it yourself. First, you'll see how O'Malley uses the long guard. He'll then replace that long guard with his right hand. Now let's look at his feet. You'll see both feet skip back at the same time, and the hips and back leg rotate, then the punch fires. Let's see the footwork again. You'll see it skips back and the back leg turns. So both legs move together, and then when he times, his foot lands on the floor first, then his hand fires. So here's Conor, almost exact same technique. So you'll see here, just before he does it, there's the long guard, there's the feet in position, skips back both feet at the same time, rotates his hip, and lands the punch. You see again as he skips back, both legs at the same time, skip back a little bit, and then Aldo overcommits, he lands his punch. We can reverse that, both legs skip at the same time, and then the punch fires. Beautiful timing. You also see Conor drilling this backstage. He'll bounce forward and backward, and then when he throws the technique, he skips back just a little bit further. See that in slow-mo, skips forward and backward, and then he'll skip back a touch further, rotate his hips, foot lands on the floor, and then he fires the punch. Here's Joey Ludwig, who uses a very similar technique in a slightly different situation. But you'll see, both feet, skips back, but he parries the lead hand, and then counters over the top with his cross. Again, falls his opponent, who falls down head first. Now we're going to see if you want to learn this. So there, the skip back. So you want to skip forward and backward, get both feet timing together. As you skip back, you're trying to get your foot to rotate and your hips to rotate, and you're having your long guard to manage your range. Skip forward and backward, skip forward and backward. Really good drill to kind of get that coordination going, just to get that rhythm and timing. Once you have the hang of that, you add the forward backward bounce like Conor did. So you go forward, backward, forward, and on the second set, you skip back that little bit further to create that pocket. So it's forward, backward, forward, and then skip back. Once you have the hang of that, you add the punch. You replace that long guard, that pawing hand, with your backhand. This could be used as a cross, hook, or an uppercut. This technique is more suited for the taller, rangy fighters. However, that concept of creating that pocket with the step back and countering is super effective regardless of height. So here I'm going to demonstrate with Naim a correct and an incorrect version. See if you can see the difference. Did you see it? So you'll see the first time I did it correct. I put my foot on the floor, then I fired my punch. You just make them miss and then you hit them with your punch. However, the second time, the common mistake that a lot of people do, they throw the punch at the same time as they're skipping back, and then you might hit them, you might not, but you don't get as much power in your punch. So you'll see here, skip back, foot lands, then you throw the punch. Really good drill to do. We're here drilling in the scenario that Sean O'Malley did on Aljamain Sterling. He threw the cross and he kind of followed through, and he fell into that right hand. Really good technique to use against people that overcommit.